Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 7 of the
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 20 carries, 117 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their...
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 receiving.
So deuce is wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Probably should have gotten 2 checks for this game, right? 1 for the running backs, 1 for the wide receivers. Could carry home a nice little pile of cash.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're going to look to throw. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. Oh, good move. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's a give up the middle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Marquise Goodwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 14-0. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. The Browns at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And some room to maneuver. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 28. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
He'll look to throw. He's got Njoku over the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This complete to Langford.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at about the 28. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a throw here to his running back.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Herbert. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Herbert now. Under pressure, they got him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run right on the option across the 30 to the 31-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Buying time to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. 6 yards away. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it is 28-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Herbert. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Fletcher Cox. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They begin this drive with Chubb. Hard running at the 15.
87 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down. A give, this is Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Here's Langford.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Second and 5. Over the middle, complete. That's Goodwin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Handoff comes to Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They're going to look to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Gets past one man. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is caught. Touchdown. Harrison Bryant, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. York now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the up.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he'll go down at the 28.
137 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Browns! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Browns continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He gets this one to Boyd. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started.
But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And some space here.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. And Chubb will try the middle here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Boy, 179 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Boy, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So for the Browns, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.